Hello and welcome along to HTML Basics with your host Robert Smith. In this part 4 of the flexible layout series of videos, we're going to now add some text and extra images. So let's get stuck into it. Let's see where we're up to at this point. At this point we've got, I'll just preview it in Google Chrome. As you can see, we have a header image, we have a navigation system in place, and we have a flexible embedded video. And that's what we've done in the last 3 videos. So let's push on. Okay, now the first thing I want to do is put in a text area, if you like. So I'm just going to go above my video holder here in the code, and I'm going to go to Insert Layout Object Div Tag, and I'm going to give this a class of text like that, and I'm going to make my CSS rule at the same time. That's the beauty of that dialog box. Yes, it's a class. Text is going in the external style sheet. Excellent. All I want to tell it to do is to be 100% of its parent container, which is the body tag in this case. So there we go, and OK. Fabulous. Now I need to put some content in here. So I'm just going to delete that, press return a couple of times to get a bit of space in here, and I want to put a headline in, so I'll open up with an angle bracket, and I want an H1, and now some text. I'm going to close it. I like to close my tag straight away, so just opening bracket again and /, and I'm going to put my text in there. So I'll put my cursor here. Now I've got some text organized. If I double click on this little text file down here, which comes with the starting files, I'm just going to select this here. That's going to be my headline, and Apple W to shut that, and then I'm just going to paste that text in there like that. Okay, while I'm here, I'll do a paragraph tag as well. We're going to have some paragraph text in there as well, so I'll angle bracket, press P like that, then I'll close it, open, close again, and we'll do the same thing. I'm going to get some text from that same file, and there it is there. Just some placeholder text, and I'm going to paste it in there like that. So let's have a look in design view what that looks like. That's what we want. We want some text. There's our H1 and there's our paragraph tag. Okay, let's get to styling those. Okay, the first one we'll do is the H1. So I'm going to go down here, click on plus. I'm going to make a tag, and the tag will be H1 like that. And let's go through some options. I want to first of all make my font Arial like that, and I want to make the font size 1.4 ems. Now don't forget we're using relative measures for our fonts because it's good form with our flexible layouts to do that. And the color, I'm going to go for this color here, this 666 gray. The line height, I'm going to make 1em, so it'll be less than normal spacing, just to tighten up the lines a little bit. Again, line height is line spacing, like that. Now at the padding, I'm going to go to my box. At the padding at the top, I want, say, 10 pixels. Now I always want that as a vertical thing, but the horizontal thing, I'm going to use percentages for that. So I'm going to go in here at my right padding, I'm going to put 10, this time %, so it will be flexible. As the layout flexes, so will the padding left and right. I'll put 10% in there like that, and let's apply that and see what we get. Fantastic. Okay, let's go through and check what we've got. I think I've made the mistake R. Now this is a mistake everybody makes. See how I forgot to change that to M instead of pixels. Something you will do. Now I apply it. That makes a lot more sense. Now my type looks like I want it to look. Okay. Now, like that. Let's now do a paragraph tag the same way. I'm going to go in here, go to my tag, make sure it's a P tag, and OK. Like that. Now my P tag, the font size I want to be 1em, which is a standard size for when you're using flexible layouts like this. for text. Now the margin right, I'm just going to go for, no, I'll just go for Arial again for my font. Let's apply that and have a look at it. Very nice. Let's go to the color. I might just a bit of a lighter color this time and apply that. It's looking good. Now I'm in my padding. I'll put the same padding in on the right. I'll put, say, actually I might just put 5% padding on the right instead of 10. And again, these are all flexible numbers. You can play around with these. Let's apply that and see how it looks. Looking good. Now in my block, I'm going to go to text align center, so it centers the text. And it looks like it needs a bit of padding on the bottom because it's very close to that picture. So I'll go back to my box. On the bottom, I'm going to put 10 pixels as padding as well, like that, and apply that. It just moves it away from the box of the video. So let's have a look at that. Click OK. Let's preview that in Google Chrome. Going to save that. Fantastic. Okay, now I need to center that heading again. I forgot to do that, so I'll just go back to my H1 tag, double click on it like this, and in my block I'll go to text align center and OK. Very nice. So now we've got that. I'm going to be a bit lazy here. I'm just going to copy all of that. Copy all of that text like this. I'm going to go after the video area, which is this part here. I'm just going to put a bit of space in there just to make it a bit neater, and Apple V to paste it. Paste the whole lot and refresh. Now what I forgot to do in the text is also make my background white for that, so I'm going to go to my background in the text rule or the text class and click OK. So let's have a look at that in Google Chrome. We'll save that. Yes, yes. Okay, looking good. So now we've got some text above, which might be some introductory text to whatever you're trying to say. Then we've got the video, and then we've got some more text that might be describing this actual video. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, now what I want to do is put an image in. So I'm just going to press return like this, and I'm going to go to insert image. Now I'm going to start with image 2. I don't like image 1. So I'll open that, and the alternative text will be image like that. Now because we're using flexible layout techniques, we really have to get rid of this width and height. So I'll just go in there and delete that. Let's have a look at what we've got so far. Save that. Now we've got a great photograph, looking good. Now I can just cut and paste that and add as many as I like. So I'm going to go in here, I'm going to copy all of this that I just did up to the div class text like that. I'm going to copy it, Command C, and I'm going to return a couple of times, just put a bit of space in, and Apple V. This time I'm just going to change that to image 3. I can change this text to whatever I like, but I'll just leave it like that at the minute. So let's have a look at that. Preview that in Google Chrome. Let's save that. And it's looking good. Let's do it one more time. I'm going to copy all of that. Command C. Return a couple of times. Let's just up a bit so we can see it. And Apple V, paste it in again. And this time I'll make that image 4. And I could keep doing this ad nauseum as far as I like. Add as many images and as much text as I like in this one page. So let's have a look at that. I'm going to preview that in Google Chrome. And there it is. I can keep going, like I said, I can keep cutting and pasting that as much as I like. I can change this copy, change these images. Okay, so that's about it. There's your flexible layout. Now I could do what we did in the last exercise, the 4-page double column fixed layout. I could just save this page as page 2, page 3, and page 4, and continue. But that's it. That's your basic flexible layout, using M's for your typography instead of pixels, and having no real measurements. So as the window stretches, so does the layout. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next series of videos.